Hello and welcome to the Mechanical Rookies. Now in this episode we're doing something a little bit different. It's not an MG and it's not a Rover, but it's a big old barge. We're here with our friend Tom and he's going to tell us a little bit about it.
Hello.
Hi Tom.
I bought this 3-4 years ago. It was kind of just after lockdown, in that period of time where all the used car prices were absolutely shooting up, and I told myself I want to own a V8 by the time I'm 30.
Yeah. I like that ambition.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I bought a crap one. So this is my Lexus LS430. It's got a 4.3 litre quad cam V8. And supposedly they're very reliable cars, but I've managed to get the only one in the world that isn't.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we'll do is, I think we'll have a bit of a look through it. In and amongst that look through, we'll probably ask you some questions because I don't know much about it. I know that I got a message going, I've got an old Lexus and we need to have a look at this. That's it. I actually thought it was a GS, which I'm told is the smaller one. Is that
the
right?
smaller one with the buggy eyes.
Yeah.
This is the big one with. Honestly, this is probably uglier because it's the pre-facelift.
It's full Doc Martin spec.
Full Doc Martin spec. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure if there's any people watching this from the US, you need to have a Google of that and you'll know exactly what it is. So yeah, I think we should have a look through this, and I'm going to ask you some more questions as I go around.
And you're going to despair as you look at the state of it.
It's just dust.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 4.3 V8, pretty new to me, this engine, I'm not going to lie. Is this the engine with the start motor in the middle of the V?
You know what? Off the top of my head, I don't know.
I always remember seeing something online and it was a Toyota V8, and I'm sure it was a Toyota V8, and it had the starter motor under the inlet manifold, and everyone was like, that is a nightmare of a... it may not be.
If it is, we might have some trouble.
yeah, it's a bit of a bigger job to do a starter, I guess. So yeah, I mean, we're going to have a good look around this. The idea being, just a bit of an introduction to people on this video, is we're going to have a look round. Tom's asked us to sort of say, you know, is it viable to put another MOT on it?
I suspect not.
Yeah, but we like to save all cars, no matter what. Well, other than BMWs. So yeah, we're going to have a quick look. We'll probably do a fluid check. We've got a good battery with us, and we've also got apparently has it got a battery drain on it, you said?
Yeah, so this comes with air suspension, and 20-year-old air suspension is a great recipe for keeping a healthy battery.
Yep.
But this can drain a brand new battery overnight.
Oh, that's a big drain.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So yeah, we might do some bit of diagnostics on that. Probably have a look around, like say, we'll check some brakes out, we'll check some fluids, we'll check the tyres. Let's have a look, maybe even have a look under it, and we'll have a look, see what it's like. Obviously we don't want to put a load of work into it and then it fails an MOT for something structural.
Yeah, basically we're just going to look through it and find out how quickly it needs to go to the scrap heap.
Yeah, well, that's a glass half empty mentality, that Tom.
This has been sat on my driveway for many moons.
But at least you might be able to move it after today, at least.
That would be nice.
Yeah. So yeah, let's have a look through it. We'll do the fluid checks now. We'll have a look around the outside. The interior is pretty awesome, in fairness.
The interior is great.
It's
got a fridge.
Has it?
It's got a fridge in the back.
That might be a drain.
Yeah, it probably is.
We'll unplug the fridge.
Left the cold one in there.
Yeah. So let's have a look. This is all new to me. And is it like kind of new to you, really?
It's kind of new to me.
Yeah.
So I've done a lot of kind of reading on the forums over the years, but like my actual mechanical experience is fairly limited.
Fair enough. So just a quick look under the bonnet. The first thing I noticed is the actual housing of the ECU has a crack in it, which I don't think that'll give us any problems, but it's just something to note if we get any funny gremlins going on after we put a battery in there. Let's have a look. Have we got any oil in here, Tom?
That's the question.
It has got oil in it, and it's halfway up, and it looks all right.
Surprising.
It's enough dinosaur juice for now. Coolant. I'm guessing this is your coolant reservoir, is it?
I believe so.
We may need some H2Os in there.
we can provide some H2Os.
Yeah. The cool thing is, I have a car with LPG, and this also has LPG on it, which all looks quite familiar. It does look like a lot of spaghetti under the bonnet. But it's a great system when you can get the LPG, which, to be honest, we're probably going to remove it out of ours, but it's one of those. It's a great system when you can get it. Yeah, so let's get some, we'll get some water for now, because we're in summertime, so I don't think we're worried about any blocks cracking or any freezing up. There's a lot of plastic in this engine bay.
Yeah, we probably want to rip some of that out.
Yep, so we might take a bit of that off once we've got it running, if there's anything we need to check. Fluids look good apart from the lack of coolant, which we'll sort shortly. I think what we'll do now is, before we put a battery in, let's just have a quick walk around it. We'll show you how low this car is, because it's on air suspension and it's currently sat on its arse. And yeah, and then I want to check that interior out.
Yeah.
Now, just before we move on to, we'll do the interior next. When we opened the bonnet earlier, I noticed it was green, and when I asked you why is it green, the car's actually green, but it looks so, well, one, it's dusty, and two, it's such a dark green, you can't tell.
It's pretty much black, unless it's in direct sunlight and clean.
Yeah, it's quite a nice colour actually. I imagine once you get it polished up and what have you.
It looks really nice when it's, you know, not like that.
Let's have a look. Oh, it is the full Doc Martin, you know, doctor kind of surgery look.
It's the full old man spec.
Yeah, yeah. Has it got a sat nav in it?
It has sat nav. It's got a 2002 touchscreen.
Oh yeah. Right. So just in the car now. I'm not going to lie, Tom. This reminds me of growing up. You know, like the early 2000s, like stereos.
Yeah.
It's very. Yeah, it's quite cool actually. Yeah, it's very. What would you call it? Gentlemanlike?
Gentlemanly, old man.
Yeah, that kind of.
Yeah.
But no, I think even so, from what we've seen already, the car would be quite a good, you know.
Like the interior is way nicer than the exterior is.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really look like it's done 200,000+ miles when you're sitting in it.
Well, that's the bombshell, because I didn't know about this.
Yeah, 225,000 indicated.
You're nearly at the moon.
Nearly. Needs to go a bit further.
Yeah. So I think we'll let's compile a list as we go along. And once we've had a quick look around the outside, I think we should maybe whack a battery on it and let's see if it'll start. So from what you've said, it's 2 years it's been off the road. Is that right?
Roundabout, yeah.
Yeah. So once we get that, let's get it running. Maybe get it rolling once we put some air in the tyres and got that air suspension to pump up, and then we'll maybe look at some more fault finding. Let's check the brakes, let's check all that kind of thing, and we'll make a good list.
Yeah.
Nice one.
Water.
That sounds got his picture.
Got my picture.
Is that pure vodka?
That's what these run on, isn't it?
It is, I think, yeah. I just had a look and it is really empty, like it's just empty.
I'm going to need 3 of these.
Should we have a count?
Yeah. No, I haven't got a funnel, so this is going to be for No, there we go.
Do you work for Rolls Royce then? That was pretty good, that. Let's have a look where it's got. Is it still going?
There's a bit of room in there. Yeah. Just sit the rest in.
Yeah, just fill it to sort of. Is that line covered there?
You know what? It's so covered in grime, you can't really see.
I'd just call it right there.
Let's
keep it. Let's chuck a quick battery on this. We ain't going to tighten it down unless it don't fit.
It should fit. There's hopefully almost enough room.
So much. That's the thing with my car. All the LPG stuff's in the way.
I mean, considering it's such a big car, it's a really tight engine bay with all the plastics and other gubbins.
It is. Right, try that, mate.
There we go. Like a glove.
Right.
That was the sound of me banging my head on the bonnet.
It's a Toyota, it won't break. Actually, it's a posh Toyota.
Toyota in a fancy frock.
Yeah, that's it.
So that won't tighten especially well, so
there you go,
something needs changing on that. But
I think I fixed it. There you go.
Mechanical professionals.
We're just fixing things as we go along. We're not even making a list anymore. It's just going to be like flawless after today.
We're going straight to the MOT centre.
That's it. You ready?
Ooh. Ooh. Horn works.
The ECU's in the way. Let's see if I can get it round here. Ah, that might work better. You ready?
I am so ready.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness. Alright, shut up. I didn't lock it.
Yeah.
I don't know why it did that.
Right.
Right, do you reckon the alarm will go off if I start it?
Tell you what, just leave that door open a second.
Okay.
Is it, what kind of key is it? Is it a key or is it a
Smart key.
what? Smart.
In inverted
Smart
commas.
key, yeah. This. Put the key in the dash and just see when the second ignition comes on without starting it, it might knock the immobiliser off.
Let's give it a go.
Is the key battery dead?
Is what?
Is the
key
key
battery's fine.
Oh, is it alright?
Yeah, yeah.
Try
At least
now.
it was. Posh.
Some posh tones, yeah?
Yeah.
Just like a symphony.
Symphony of honks.
Of Martin Clunes and early 2000s wood trim. Right, what should we try? Let's
Have a
Is
key.
there a light on this?
You know what? I can't remember. It's been sat in a drawer from.
I think the battery's dead.
Well, that's annoying.
Oh, it's got an actual key in it as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, look at that. Is that for the door?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, right.
Yeah, this is 2002 Smart.
Do we have any batteries?
Let me have a look what kind of battery it is because
Is it a CR32?
I think it's a CR302.
Yeah. Is it 302? The car.
CR something.
It's the car, the one that all the car keys have. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's 32 something.
I'm not sure I have any spares. I'll be honest.
Right.
Alfred.
Halford Strip.
Vulcan in here.
Except considerably slow.
Did the Millennium Falcon do 29, 31 miles a gallon there?
Well, this baby will do 60 at the push.
What miles an hour?
Yeah.
Like reflection cars.
Yeah.
So like. We know. I get 4, so every time it goes flat.
Yeah, exactly. I put these in the measuring scales in the kitchen as well.
Oh, there you go. They got dual purpose. I'm looking out with them.
We've been to Halfords. We've got a new key. I had to take this apart with the help of a man on the internet called Key Fob Rob.
He's been a key part of our day,
It's
hasn't
been
he?
a key part
And
of our day as Rob.
We're slowly losing light, aren't we, as well?
So this is now or never.
Yep.
Let's
Go on, Tom, let's give it a go.
give it a go.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Spam that key. Ready? Ready?
Oh, we're in.
Yes, we're in.
Right.
Right.
Do we dare?
Well, I'm going to let you do the honours, mate. It's your car.
Oh.
Have we got lights?
Got lights.
We've got
No
2,000.
fuel, apparently, which is not surprising.
It is a V8.
Okay, are we ready?
Try it. That was sweet.
Like a dream.
Did you say this is a restoration project or just like a daily driver?
Restoration project.
Nice. That really went better than I thought it was gonna. Do we need some fuel now?
Yeah, probably a little bit.
Right. Let's let it run.
Around here, so that's the kind of issue that it has, which kind of leads me to believe it might be oil leaking onto the exhaust somehow.
Could be like a rocket gas.
I think it's probably a rocket gas.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, well, if you want, we can take all this off and just take these couple of bolts out. I'll just go grab
I've got a cheap socket set in the garage if you're missing any. I think we should be alright.
You're probably going to find it's like you say, it's like rocker cover, just leaking a bit, but it has done the mileage for the.
It's done the mileage, and like despite how it looks, I think it's probably not really been taken care of that well. It's an I-owner car, high miles.
How many owners is it?
I think I'm the 11th.
Oh really?
Yeah. You know, all signs that it's a good quality vehicle.
Wow, that LPG system's...
It is spaghetti.
Yeah.
You're probably not going to be able to hear anything we're saying, so we're just going to overdub it. It's making more work for James.
Has he got a fly-by-wire? Is it? It is,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to say rocker cover gaskets probably, Tom.
Okay.
But that means it'll burn off, so don't worry too much.
That's good.
And it's got oil in it.
Yeah, which is surprising because, like, yeah, I mean, I don't know how bad the leak is off the top of my head, but it's given that it's got oil in it after how long it's been sat.
It sounds sweet, you know. Sounds really good. Let's have a look. I think maybe let's get some air in the tyres.
Yeah.
When does the air suspension kick in?
It should be kind of getting itself sorted as we speak, unless it's kind of deteriorated more while it's been sat.
Yeah. Oh, 208,000. You sold us high.
Right. I think it's had the dash replaced at some point. So if you look on the odometer readings on the MOT, it says 225.
Right. So someone swapped the
So
clock.
someone swapped the clock. I'm choosing to be optimistic and trust people that they've just swapped it because the clock's died, and not they're trying to back roll it to 208.
Yeah. No. All right then. Yeah. Let's get a pump. Just give it a wiggle.
Smell it. Oh, hang on.
You hold it. We'll leave it at the time.
I thought it was just going to be completely dead.
No. I can't believe how quick it. Like, from what you told us before we came, I thought it was just going to be dead. Like, we're going to have to make a big list. But
No, the motor's really solid.
Yeah.
And it always has been.
Yeah. Is it level the suspension? I know the tyres are down, but is it?
It looks it. Yeah, it looks about right.
Oh yeah. It's just his tyres down, but we'll sort that. I think probably make a plan. Should we get some fuel? Not even overheated, Tom. I think I heard the fan cutting actually.
It does look a little saggier on this side,
You think?
but you know, 20-year-old airbags.
To be honest, best thing to do probably put it on the flat.
Yeah.
Just see what. Because I mean, I've moved for a while, has it? So. Yeah. You hold that bit. There we go.
This is the kind of quality content that you get from this channel.
It is.
Just put some sexy music over this.
I'm going up it, Welder.
Here we go. Going in.
Can I tell you what's on my mind? 'Cause I've been thinking about
Yeah. The light's gone off for the first time.
There you go. It says trunk open, so we're in America.
America. I bet it isn't.
Oh, it is.
My cardigan!
You could live in this.
Go on in, you can.
Oh, obviously we didn't open again.
Not my problem. Honestly, I wouldn't.
Oh, it's got the LPG tank.
Yeah.
Oh, Tom, hang on a minute. You forgot your other cardigan. What's that?
That's not mine. That came with the car. That's an optional extra.
Someone
from
was
the factory.
murdered in this car. There's a rag. Oh, hang on, there's just pieces of your car. What's that? Lens housing. Oh, is that number plate? No.
I tell you what that is.
Go on.
There is a lens washer that's missing.
Is it
So I've got all the parts for it.
Right.
On the front, it's missing, but I guess this will be where it's housed.
It's got a bulb in it, doesn't it?
Maybe it's.
I thought it was something like this. Maybe it's
No, that's standard. That comes with it.
Really?
It doesn't work, but it comes with it. Reversing camera.
Someone's cut it out with a butter knife.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that came with the car. It just doesn't work.
Fair enough.
Much like most things.
Yeah, I like the news. So we think it's got an ABS fault that's on the dash, which could be low battery, but that battery is charged. So I think we'll get it plugged in and then we'll trace your electrical fault.
Okay. One interesting thing about these, I don't know if you can actually hear me. One interesting thing about these is when you have an engine management light on, it automatically disables your traction control.
Right.
So it's like, oh, something's wrong with your car, you've not taken care of it, and I'm going to try and murder you.
It's the mafia thing coming out. Yeah. So let's have a look. I could just do the old reset and see what happens.
Yeah.
So scanner, where's the key? Is it pull that back and goes?
Pull it back and slide it back in.
It's got a lock on the key.
And then foot on the brake.
What, to put this key in?
To start it.
Oh, right, okay, right. I'm just gonna turn it to accessories. Lexus. Go on, Tom. Tell me.
2002.
Yeah. Let's try and see if it can detect what it is. The dash of the fit then. It was like, what? I'm hot.
I've been sleeping for several years.
Oh, it's picked it up. Okay. Code scan. Continue. I want to confirm my fix. No. There's had lots of codes on. There's
None.
Ooh, right, okay.
Powertrain.
So the ABS fault is a front wheel speed sensor signal fault, fault in ABS control system, and 0-point calibration. Yaw rate sensor undone. Air conditioning, opening, pressure circuit, refrigerant pressure. So let's have a look. We have no engine light though. You said there was an engine light, wasn't there?
Yeah, so you see this here?
Yeah.
So that's your engine light, and it comes up with VSC off. So it doesn't actually have like the normal EML symbol on
So I think your engine light is the vacuum switching valve for acoustic control induction system. So that's something on the airbox, isn't it? So maybe
Right.
we need to maybe have a look at that. And then
what I'm hearing is we put a K&N filter on it.
yeah, and it's just a drift car at that point. Yeah, so that looks like something that's like a sensor that's maybe a wire's been cut or it's rubbed or something like that maybe. But what might be an idea is to run the car up to down the street, see if it can pick a signal up, and it may make that fault go away. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a photo of these codes that we've got here. We'll clear them and let's see what comes back. Now it's got a good battery on it.
Okay.
And then we'll take it from there. Oh. All right. So one ABS fault's gone.
Okay.
So far. So there's a front wheel speed sensor signal fault. I wonder if that could be like, say, it could be like a chafed wire or something. Does the speedometer work? Do you know?
Speedometer works.
Yeah. That's weird. We haven't got an engine light. Powertrain code 0. I think that is not just your engine light. I think that's fault light.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Because I get that. That'll be relation to that ABS fault, I think.
Okay. What are we doing, James?
Right. So we're just gonna have a look, see if we can find this drain. We think. Well, at first, when I first spoke to you, Tom, you said this to me, didn't you, about a drain? And we mentioned door latches or the actuators. Now, the actuator on the driver's rear door, as we can see, it's stuck. So you say it's a common fault, isn't it? On
Pretty
this?
common.
Yeah. So we just done a test where I press the button in for the light to go off inside and see if it changes. Nothing seems to change, so it's still drawing 0.6 amps on there. So I'm just going to quickly use this tester, and we'll just try it again on the negative lead. And this should give us a measurement. So we've got 0.4. Right, is the light on? Yeah. Could you press the button in now, Soph, and let's see what we get? Right, and let's let that lamp go out. Let's see if it drops. So,
Well, this needs some suspenseful music.
oh, it's gone down to 0.2.
Okay.
So now when I was chatting with Chris, he reckoned that up to like a 0. We've got 0 drain.
Okay.
Are you still pressed? So, as I was saying, anything up to a 0.3 amp drain is kind of normal. Obviously, when the car's locked, there'll be a bit of a drain from the alarm itself, and any other sort of what you call alarm devices. We found the drawer, which were pretty easy actually. It was the door actuator. So what we recommend is we'll probably swap that over, or Tom will buy that part and maybe have a go at swapping that over. And that's another thing off the list, which is nice because it's such a big luxury car. There's so many gadgets on it, like you see, all the stuff in the back seat, which was just chaos. And the next step of that would have been like pulling fuses and checking and see where what circuit the drawer was coming from. So I think we should do a bit of a test drive for you, Tom, because I can see how happy you are about this. Right, we just had a successful test drive up and down the drive, haven't we, Tom? Yeah, very successful. And we're just going to have a bit of a look around it now. So let's have a look at like brakes, things like MOT, checkable, bottoms of the sills, like say discs, pads. We could even go as far as going to bulbs, but we'll do that.
Maybe
the point.
Maybe later. I think bulbs aren't high on the priority list.
not at the moment. We do know we've got an ABS fault, so the drain's sorted. We know what that is. The engine light didn't come back on, which is nice to know. That was something on the induction system, so it might have been just a low voltage fault, possibly. You know, when you had the bad battery on it or along those lines. So yeah, let's have a quick look round it. So first thing I'm going to check. Let's just check the first. Is the discs on the front now. Although they're rusty and you can tell where the test drive ended, they're actually not lipped, so they look okay. I'm going to be honest, the pads, seeing the pads from here is tricky, but that's something that can be sorted at some point. So we can kind of tick those off the list for now. So let's have a quick look round here. One thing we're going to have to do some headlight polishing for an MOT. They probably pass actually, but they're just a little bit.
That one's much worse.
Yeah.
This one's got cataracts.
Yeah, it's blind in one eye. This disc obviously should match the other. Hopefully someone's been replacing those in pairs. The rears, let's have a look. So the rears, see again, they're not lipped. Could do with getting in to check the pads a bit better. We might have to do that off camera. And that's it really. And then, there is a little bit of rust down here. So, have a look.
Oh no. It was all going so well.
It was. So while we're here today, it might be worthwhile just jack this up and let's just check the extent of that rust. If it's something small, obviously, you know, it's not a bad thing, but we can we'll have a look at that. For the MOT, I'm trying to think what else. Obviously, they've got bulbs and things like that. The ABS fault will be a problem on the MOT.
This is a bit of a problem.
A small problem.
Might need to fix that one.
Minor issues. Anyway. It's great for if you don't like someone, you're going down the road. Yeah, that's it really. I think, Tom, you're quite surprised at how little work it kind of needs, really.
Amazed, because you'd think a car with this many miles, the kind of lack of history, and the fact that it's been sat as long as it has. I mean, we'll see how bad the rust is, but like it's pretty sweet. It's started, ram, brakes are good. I'm happy. Yeah.
So hopefully this day don't finish off too bad with this rust. We'll have a look on the underside.
Cut to me crying.
There's some rusticles falling off here. The other side's solid. This side's not so solid. At least you could rub Doc Martin's feet down here, Tom, while you're driving. So just put on a bit of an inspection on the back. These are the sills. Now, as much as I've just seen Tom crying, they're not as bad as you'd expect. They're just, we think it's just the outwell of the sill here. This bit's okay, that's structurally okay. I'll let them have a look in a minute. But what they've done is they've put these sill covers on, so they're like a plastic cover, and they run all the way to the front. But to give it its due, the rest of the car's actually quite good. It's just what you'd expect for like an old car, really. So we'll have a chat about this. Something to think over. Go on then.
Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah. That's not as horrendous as I thought from all the horrid noises coming out.
Coming out of it, yeah. Just think of it this way: it's kind of air conditioning from the rear.
This is how you get the cooled seats.
Yeah, that's it.
I guess the only worry is if it's spread underneath these plastic covers, because if it has, I think it's probably screwed.
It depends, because the thing is that it's just outer sill. I think because it's such a big car, it looks like it's part of the floor actually, but it's just the outer sill.
Yeah.
So I think what we'll do is maybe get some quotes on what it could cost, and we'll take it from there.
Fun.
Right then, that kind of ends that video. All the way through that video we were going, let's write a list. We never wrote a list. So let's discuss what we went through and what it needs. That video kind of ended where we found a bit of rust in the back sills. So I wrote a list. Things that we're probably going to need for an MOT, obviously sills, which we'll come back to that. Probably a couple of tyres. Could do with probably getting those wheels off and doing a bit of a check for Tom if he wants to go any further with it. Let's have a look what I've got on here. Probably a good look underneath. Obviously things for MOTs, it could mean anything other than what we've seen already. There's an ABS fault, that's the front left. Could be a wheel speed sensor, could be a bearing, it could be who knows. So we'd probably have to diagnose that a little bit further. And when talking about sills, we've actually had a look. We need to get the sill covers off maybe at a later date, and they're actually quite flat sill, so fingers crossed could be something quite easy. We do have I personally don't do any welding, but we have friends that do it, so it might be that they end up doing that for him. So would you like to see any more of this car? It's been quite fun actually, just looking at something we've never seen before, never even worked on before. If you do, drop us a comment, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Cheers guys.